This is Michael Wojcik. I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're considering for signage on West Circle Drive. And I think that some of the details are out there, but maybe not all the details. I know a lot of people were surprised that I'd be supporting something like this. And I want to tell you that I'm supporting this because I feel that it was the best package for the community, the best deal going forward. There's a great deal of compromise that was going on here, and quite frankly, the things that were added were compromises that I was looking for. So let me tell you a little bit about, at first this came forward to basically allow the signage, and then I actually made an amendment that put some additional clauses in there, and I want to talk about what those clauses were. First and foremost, I said that any new signage that goes in has to have dark sky or some other similar reasonable standards to be included in the ordinance. I also said the area where signs would be permitted would be expressly limited between 19th Street Northwest and Highway 14. I said that any reduction in net signage, and a little bit more on that later, would have to be permanent and would not create credits elsewhere. The fourth thing I said is the specific area and the condition. Specifically, we would have to eliminate 2.5 times the amount of signage elsewhere that we were gaining at this current location, and that additional staff recommendations regarding the spacing were met. The effect of doing this basically means this is one sign and only one sign that's going to be going in. It will be very difficult for this to be met elsewhere, but quite frankly, if this was met elsewhere, it would still be a benefit to the community. Now, what I'm insisting on is that for Fairway to put in this billboard on Circle Drive, they'd have to get rid of 2.5 times the amount of signage elsewhere, and they are doing that. They're doing that. I think there were 8 or 10 billboards that are going to come down other places, smaller billboards that are more pedestrian-oriented urban areas, and I think that there's a huge benefit to getting rid of a whole bunch of these small signs right away. I'm looking forward to doing that. The other thing is that, you know, the area where we're putting this, I don't know what the original intent of West Circle Drive was, but right now it's you know, it's nothing special. There's a lot of commercial buildings that have gone up there. Some of them, quite frankly, are quite mediocre. It's not an area that's safe or friendly for pedestrians. It's not safe or friendly for bicyclists. There's no density there to support transit orientation. Let's be very clear that West Circle Drive, it was designed to be and has become nothing but automobile-only sprawl. I don't think there's anything out there in terms of an urban sense that's particularly worth saving or fighting for. So what we have the ability to do, and the trade-off that I'm looking at, is we're getting a number of small signs taken out of urban areas where there's a lot of potential for redevelopment and neighborhood-friendly type development, and we're adding a little bit of automobile-oriented signage in an area that's designed entirely for automobiles. I understand that the mayor and Ed Rusk are opposed, and I agree with what they're saying. There's a lot of reasons why. I mean, I love the fact that it's a billboard-free zone, but at the same time, there's so many pylon signs out there. I don't see a whole lot of difference between the two, and I don't know necessarily that we're going to make that area any less friendly than it is already. So the other thing I just want to emphasize time and time again, we've put specific language in there that this is probably going to be a one-and-done thing. This is not about adding billboards to West Circle Drive. This is not going to do this. This is about one billboard going in with substantial benefit being elsewhere. So, as always, you can contact me and give me your thoughts on this as well. But I did support this going forward. I did put together the amendment that put these safeguards in place. I think we've done a good job with that, and basically, I hope that with this additional information you at least understand where we're coming from. But if you have questions or want to discuss it further, you know I'm an easy person to get a hold of, and just shoot me a note and give me your thoughts. Thanks a lot. Bye.